Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another Bitstamp challenge, to another night of gaming here with the Bitstamp in-house crew, of course, facing off the challengers, fourth week in a row. Now, it wasn't exactly in a row since we did have, of course, Christmas and New Year's. So, of course, before we move forward, Happy New Year's and all that good jazz to everybody out there. If you're, if you're celebrating only this week or the next week, then, for the next week, we'll handle that. In any case, we're back here again, and we had a bit of a break, but we are ready to see where our in-house crew has grown or have they fallen. Last week, or the last time on the third challenge, they took quite a beating. 2-0 was relatively simple, relatively quick and easy for, of course, the side of Ampex. But before that, Bitstamp in-house crew won over Cons and over Ripple Iceland, and they did a fairly okay job at it. Now the question is, what will be the next step here? What will be our next presentation, I guess, from the in-house crew? Of course, as we are, let's just quickly kind of go over what we know about the team themselves, or about the team itself. We've got Skooma, Noob, West, Young Luke, and Bucketman. Of course, all employees of Bitstamp, and of course, all in their respective places. There's a few bosses in there, there's a few just IT guys in there. You never know. But in any case, the point is they're all having fun, they're having a good time together, and hopefully they're all enjoying it as much as they can. And as I said already previously, I do hope that they will be ready and prepared a little bit better than what you'd usually see. Here comes Wasabi, though. Okay, Wasabi Esports. It's gonna be Dankus, Asko, Heartmaker, Fishy, and Skinny Vanilli. The names kind of make me feel like this is a crew of 30 plus people, but then again, you never know. In any case, honestly, didn't expect this, but Wasabi will be our next team to face off, the next challenger, basically, to face off the in-house crew. And I'm kind of eager to see what the challengers do present and what is the next in line. The veto will follow shortly, but as we said, let's quickly reminisce about what happened. To begin with, the first challenge that we did have was back in December, and that ended up with a victory for the in-house crew 2-0, and then 2-1. And then we had, of course, the second match where they won against the Cons 2-0, only to follow up into the 2-0 loss. Now, next up, pick and ban, as we said, and let's see what they chose to play today. As we have this best of three ahead of us, remember, this is a Bitstamp kind of, in-house fun tournament. We want to promote gaming, want to get out Bitstamp there as well for you guys to enjoy and see what we can offer and what Bitstamp can offer beyond just, of course, a cryptocurrency market. In any case, the first ban following will be Wasabi on Overpass, and I'm not kind of surprised about that. Overpass, not a hard map to figure out, but a very hard map to master. Mirage going to be our second ban coming out from the in-house crew. Again, no surprise there. Mirage is not a map you want to play if you're not prepared, and I'd say perhaps the in-house crew haven't practiced as much as they should have or could have. Moving on forward, Inferno. Okay, first pick is going to be Inferno. I love it. My favorite map already to be chosen. This is probably the best choice and the best case scenario. Following suit, Nuke with the choice of Bitstamp Gaming crew. Nuke kind of comes as a bit of a left field pick. Usually they were playing it as a third or as a third reserve. In this case, I'm kind of okay with it. Vertigo ban again, though, for Wasabi. This does mean they've done their homework. With a Vertigo ban coming out means that they've probably checked out the demo from the last time and realized what they're up against if they do play Vertigo. No surprise that we have a ban on Dust, leaving the one and only Ancient, a map that I don't believe have seen on this tournament just yet, so this is going to be a new one and a fresh one for us as well. In any case, as we see, Inferno map 1, Inferno map 1, Nuke going to be map 2, and of course Ancient going to be the final decider if it does come down to it. Now, the important questions come out on everybody's mind, or I guess are coming out for everybody. How is the in-house crew going to handle Inferno? It shouldn't be an easy map, but then again, you know, it is there a map that they've played a few times already in this tournament. And then we have, of course, Nuke as the second. Another surprise, I guess we could say... oh, excuse me. Of course, another surprise we could say is that Nuke can be very complicated and get complicated very quickly. Remember, Nuke, not a map where as the CT you don't want to be prepared for what comes next. And as you can see here on your beautiful, beautiful screens, we have the intro here to our first map. The teams are ready to play, the teams are ready to begin, and I believe we'll be jumping in momentarily, not into my big-ass face, but no, nonetheless, it is going to be, of course, a great day for gaming today. That is a certainty. We will be kicking it off here in a moment's notice. Of course, we've got a few guys in chat. What's up? Real Christmas coming up soon? Well, yes, definitely coming up soon, but we'll have to wait and see when exactly that is. And of course, beyond you guys, or beyond that, real Christmas is here, because the Bitstamp Gaming Challenge continues, and I think that's a Christmas in itself every single week. Remember, every single week on a Wednesday, every Wednesday on the Wednesday, of course at 8 o'clock we'll kick this one off. And if you have a team, if you have 4 players, with yourself included, or if you have 5 players, if you're a manager, if you're a team manager, line up, sign up, and let's see what you can do, what kind of medal you're made from. But with that being said, I believe we're ready to jump into the game. Let's jump right now. I believe we're in. It's still a little bit of a warm-up here, but we are ready to kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Over. I'll be presenting to you tonight's broadcast, as well every night afterwards, for this great game, for this great series that we have in front of us, which will be, of course, the Bitstamp in-house crew facing off the challengers. We've had it 4 weeks. Well, this will be the 4th week in a row, and I'm very honored to be able to present this to you. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying it as much as I am, because I certainly am loving it. In any case, everybody, I hope y'all are ready. And Wasabi is also from Slovenia. Well, okay, I did not know that. That actually changes things. Kind of nice to see that, nice to hear that. Means another Slovenian team taking a gander here to face off against Bitstamp Gaming crew. And, you know, I'm kind of eager to see how good these boys are, because, honestly, how to put this best would be basically, Bitstamp Gaming have shown us at least the last week, so on the 3rd one, the final one, before we went on to the Christmas break and the New Year's break, basically they've shown us that they have some mettle, that they have some gut feeling, you know, they have, how to say this, the energy to challenge off a few better teams and players than themselves, and I'm hopeful to see this today as well. With that being said, we are live. Bitstamp Gaming in-house crew versus Wasabi, map One Inferno. It is going to be the CT side for Bitstamp's crew, and of course Wasabi playing as the Ts. Picking up the pistol round. It is going to be 2 utility buys on Asko and Fishy. Already challenging from top, middle, and from top banana. This is going to be a risky endeavor for Bitstamp. But into the fray they go. Wasabi on towards top middle. Look at this. They do not check Cubby. They do not check Cubby. Nobody checks it. But does it matter? The answer is no. It does not. Dankus and Skinny Vanilli do reply immediately. Go into CT. Now the challenge is on. Bucketman on Ascot. In the flank, it's going to be the one and only left Noob. And now they know B is open. Wasabi have done it. They've duped the CTs and they've taken over round number 1. Pistol is theirs. With round 1 done, Wasabi is left in a pretty good position to open up this first map. Their choice, their playground, they're the ones to dictate the pace, and if they successfully take out, let's say, 7-8 rounds for themselves early, this could go very poorly for the side of Bitstamp's crew. Once again, they could be facing off a very quick victory, especially for map 1. Do regard the fact that Last time they played was basically against one of the better players available to the Slovenian scene. Obviously not the best, but amongst the better players. You know, if we'd had to say a top 10, we'd say a top 20 maybe. Top 30, give or take. Well, top 30 does we don't even have that many players, but you know, top 20, let's say. Let's get some love out there. But in any case, Wasabi now, it's gonna be round 2 where, you know, they get it relatively easily, don't lose many players, if any at all. Moving on to the gun round is where things get a little bit interesting. We've got 5 M4A1Ss out there. No surprise, we've got limited utility, no diffuse kit, head armors, which right now still makes sense, because you're still facing off either SMGs or perhaps even Galils and the pistol-like. So it makes sense you want to buy those helmets. It's not a problem just yet, at least not an over-investment. Nade on towards Banana, not really going to be working out beautifully. Dankus with a flash, not successful. A little bit of a, perhaps, overestimate of their flash itself. The flash was too deep. It bounced off the wall and basically tucked in the corner. Couldn't really do anything with that. Heartmaker, well, he's going to have a hard burn, or is he? Young Luke instead going to have a bit of an acid reflux when he sees that bullet flying ahead him. That's going to be round potentially already decided, or is it? 3 players left on A. Seems like Bitstamp is reading this perfectly. Skooma with a second as the IGL brings down 3. Noob with another in between, and that is perfect to finish off the round, as it looks like Wasabi will be able to take over nothing but their deadly, well, their dead friends. Oh no, hold up. Okay, they've got bomb control, never mind. For a second there was like, wait a minute, they're leaving B? No, you shouldn't do that. You know better than that, Bucket Man. And remember, guys, I think it all has to do with Bucket Man's picture, people. If Bucket Man had kept that beautiful blue bucket, you never know what could have happened in the last series they played. But I see chat is getting to be a little bit more lively, everybody. Hello and welcome, guys. Lunina Sainza, well, hello. Not sure how you can see the moon's shadow, but then again, absolutely. Nice little replay showing Heartmaker's Heartbreaker. And here we see, of course, the in-house crew's live cameras. Also, by the way, did I see Skooma get a completely fresh hair cut as well as a beard cut? No longer a Viking? Darn it, I think Bitstamp Gaming might be at a disadvantage soon because of that. But Noob! Oh no, he's remaining in place! No, but he still... oh wait, he still got the second, never mind. A valuable trade at the end of the day. He got 2 kills, better than nothing. And let's see what awaits us in the coming moments. Oh, young Luke, no! What's this overextension, buddy? Bucket Man. Gotta sit on a bucket. Hope for the best. Possibly not take a, you know, number 2 too soon. Let's see, Skooma and Bucket Man in towards the ruins. They're waiting for the rotation of West, who's very slow to rotate. Very, very slow. No bomb plant, of course, confirms the fact that there is not necessarily yet a B take happening. No, oh, Bucket Man! I guess he actually had a bucket over his head, this time without the eye holes. Skooma goes out solo, and by the time West by the time West arrives, it's already too late, people. That's it. That's round 3 to Wasabi. The Slovenians, in this case, take it away again. That's the pun, because they're both Slovenians, you know, and yeah, never mind. You know, it's funnier when you say the Russians win again, the Brazilians win again, and it's 2 Brazilian teams playing against each other. In any case, 3-1. Bitstamp Gaming not in the best of economical situations. You gotta be honest here. When you look at this from the outside in, you know, we gotta, first of all, incorporate the fact that their rebuy is going to be dependent on West surviving, which he does actually survive, which is pretty fun. And now the question is, do they go for an AWP with Noob sacrificing his helmet? It is definitely a possibility, but do you really want to do that? Second of all, the question also comes out is, are they going to... oh, yeah, they are going to buy, because, you know, 2 players are going to be limited to a Mag 7 and a P90 by Young Luke. I'm not... Young Luke has been buying the P90, and I'm fairly certain it's out of pure spite against me, because, you know, the first time that I saw him, I kind of flamed him, and now he's just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep on buying this weapon. Even though it's factually true that it is less effective than an MP9 at half the price, or at 2 times the price, and, well, there goes Noob and Bucketman. Good checks by Wasabi, as they take care of 2. The defense crumbles. And that's it. That's technically the round right now. Young Luke with a P90 has no hope in retaking. If anybody on A site is lost, be it Pit, be it Long. Oh my god, West is not even checking balcony. Oh my god, Heartmaker, Heartbreaker, baby! Absolutely, this guy gets all the girls, and, well, they don't get him. Young Luke, meanwhile. Are you actually gonna try this? Yeah, like I said, no chance. No chance. You can't really be playing with a P90. Let's be fair, should be a banned weapon in competitive play. It's just that useless. I'm not even joking when I say that it is useless, because the damage and the armor penetration is lower than an MP9's, I believe. Or the MP7's in this case, and the price is, you know, for $500 more. The P90, that is. Oh, great nade tack. Okay, I love this. Nade stack down middle. Works like a charm for 1. That's Ascot to fall. But unfortunately, the Heartbreaker is back again as Skinny Vanilli, well, seems to have no issues taking care of a few of his own. And Heartmaker, Heartbreaker, this guy should be truly called the Peacemaker. Just a Peacemaker, maybe. 5-1. The adrenaline pumping. As Bitstamp Gaming now have a pretty surmountable job ahead of them. I would say insurmountable if it were 10-1, but right now it's still doable. The op-out on young Luke, glass cannon be it. Not particularly fond of that. Asko, meanwhile, an op of his own, and West will go into contact soon as he spots 1. Oh, doesn't take the best fight, not ready for that immediate engagement. That's a problem when you're holding a corner like that. You want to be in the opposite corner, so to the left you want to be instead of the corner of that entry. If you're in the left, you're unexpected. Oh, Skooma as well holding another corner. That is really not a smart way to hold it. When you see a smoke up short, when you see utilities being thrown, you do not want to set yourself up for the defense of the position like that. West is in trouble. He takes down 1, yes, but he is dead. And that leaves young Luke and Bucketman to survive. A 4v2 right now. The advantage for Wasabi is clear. They're playing far better. That is unfortunately a fact and not just a joke. And this should be 6-1 relatively soon. Ladies and gents, it is starting to get out of control here. Skooma, you know, he got caught on long a little bit too easily. So the point about that, you know, we can go into the basics perhaps a little bit more here. If anybody's interested, of course. Why Skooma's angle was bad? Well, first of all, he had some smokes and utilities being thrown towards short and not him by the enemy, of course. Meaning that he already knew somebody's coming towards top middle. Second of all, you never hold long aggressively like he did unless you have somebody covering the cross from short. Oh, Bucketman! Oof. Bucketman. I think he has to use the bucket right now, boys. That was... yeah. That's a number 2 there. Brown pants, you know? Deadpool's joke. This guy had the right idea. Brought his brown pants. 6-1. So as I was saying, the angle for Skooma, you know, if he had not died, perhaps the push on towards A would have been thwarted. But instead, now we can see the result. And it's going to be aggressiveness out of Wasabi like no other. A lot of Molotovs thrown in towards Banana, but no control exerted. See, that's a waste of utility. No! The in-house crew is having issues, I think, communication, and generally, I believe there's definitely a little bit of commotion in the squad. I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of, you know, just not liking the way this... I mean, obviously they're not liking the way this game is going, but just the performance is not there as well. The communication seems to be lackluster. You know, so let me get the few facts down straight. When you use utilities on Banana, Molotovs and the like, you take it. If you know that you're gonna die, then sure, you might not want to risk it. But here, they had no indication of an enemy besides a single molly. Usually there's flashbangs and nades instead of Molotovs flying, but oh no, West, what are you doing? Same like Scuba last round. No! Come on, you know better than that. Bucketman knows better than that. Good angle to take. He takes the fight, finds the first. It's a 4v4 damage on Heartmaker by young Luke. Oh, Bucketman, no steps out wide though. Oh, schnoozle. Yeah, that's a rap-a-doo. And now they might lose young Luke too, and yes, they do. Oh, yoy, yoy. Oh, Skooma, what? No. So many wrongs. So many lefts that there was not a right to be seen. Ay. I don't even know how to say this, but this was a disastrous decision coming out from West to begin. He really had to not die on long. They had the advantage. They had the damage on Heartmaker. Yes, they might have lost one, but, you know, with West dying, that pretty much solidifies the victory. And this is a CT-sided map with... well, I'll get into the details of the main difference, Obi, don't worry, but let's just first see how this round goes. It's a full force by Bitstamp Gaming crew. Well, actually, no, it's just young Luke. He actually went onto a rage buy. Oh god, this is just going wrong in so many ways. So I guess we can kind of go over why this is a CT-sided map and why it has a very big difference to economy. Although Skooma, secondary, no second for Skooma, that's a problem. Third coming out, that's gonna be Noob with a deagle. Noob, you've got a deagle, man. There's a reason you're called Noob, and you've got a deagle. You can't be using a deagle when you're a noob. In any case, back to the regular program. So this map is CT-sided, but as I said, economy dictates the pace of the game as in any map, with the difference being that economy here is twice as more important for the CT side because you need utility. So you can still play defensively without utility, but you have to have setups, you have to have understanding, and then it all comes down to communication and team play. Without utility, you can't take banana, you can't challenge middle, you can't deep smoke mid and check second mid, you can't take apps control aggressively easily. You know, there's so many details that you have to take care of when you play as the CT that you really want to play smart with utility. That's why I was so surprised earlier that they threw their Molotovs and not use that to take over banana later. Because that's what you do need on the CT side. Once you have a buy, once you have those guns out and those grenades out, you want to take those important positions like banana, potentially like apps. You can push into second middle through apps, you can peek through apps, you can do many a thing through apps, but you gotta do it early, you gotta do it well and smart. And look at this aggression coming out from Wasabi Babi. Oh boy, this is a problem. Noob is not even ready. Oh no. Young Luke misses his chance as Wasabi just keeps on taking the lead further and further. West will fall. The men of the West have fallen. Skinny Vanilli doesn't seem to be stoppable. Bucketman with a double, but it does not matter, as a double is now trouble. Wasabi have taken the 9th, and they might make their double digits soon. Still hungover after New Year's, Ixnap? Well, I mean, if you are, then kudos, sir. It's been, what, 4 days since New Year's Eve? 5? That, you know, that has to be a record, or you're just an alcoholic. In any case, young Luke. But obviously, joking aside, yes, New Year's had been happening, and I think we all had a bit of a drink here and there. In any case, young Luke, as we see, unfortunately, not lucky enough to survive the onslaught and the search and rescue, or the search and destroy. And that is going to be the 9th for Wasabi without a save. The AWP, young Luke. Oh, God, he's going to buy it. Oh, no. No. I'm just going to have to go out there and say no right now. I disagree with this. Like, the AWP buy on a full eco, whereas you're not JW or Kenny S, I think it's a mistake. And I've said this many a time before. Hero buys are fine. Not much on the CT side. On the T side, I would agree with this buy. On the CT, not as much. Really. Because the CT side then depends on that single player that is either A or B, depending on the timing position. and then, you know, play for the stack. Your stack, oh no. And the problem is, young Luke, if he has a single weapon, he should be taking them order by order, corner by corner. So first peak is on the corner here on Banana, second peak is in the corner of Stairway, third peak is behind Fountain, fourth peak is behind the third or Dark, and instead he was already in Dark, now in third, but timing is everything, and Skooma comes in time to save the day. The bomb keeps on going. The round is gone. My god. What an overextension by Wasabi. What an overextension by Wasabi. And a luck of the draw for Bitstamp Gaming crew as they get their second, potentially. I can't believe what I've been seeing. When you buy an op on the CT side like this, or any weapon really, you want to play corner from corner, 30 seconds. Young Luke should not die here. Young Luke cannot die here. He must not die here. Oh boy. Oh, now Skinny Vanilli does not check Ruins, does not expect it. Noob will take him 1v1. And Noob saves the day, my god. So as I said, I disagree with the way young Luke played his position, because he didn't buy any time. He didn't give himself any chance besides a single frag even. And remember, he needs to play from a corner-to-corner basis, not the way he did, where he went into Dark and just waited for them to arrive. That's pretty much the worst-case scenario. If you have rotation ready, if you have a player next to you, a second player on site, yes, but if you're alone, then the answer is always no. Meanwhile, the bush is great, I know. Fishy. Something smells fishy here, boys. Feels like it's an A take. Wasabi, the bomb is moving towards apps as well. Two players in Banana seemingly trying to sell the idea of a B take, though not really. Smoke in towards Long, drawing the A cheek from Long itself. This is going to be an interesting development. If Wasabi get the entry, there's still going to be at least two players on site A, maybe four now, as Noob looks like he's going to be rotating soon. But alas, here comes the smoke into CT, here comes the spray into Long. West will reveal himself, but he's also tagged the player. Though Skooma falls short, what is Skooma doing alone on short again? Nate from Bucketman delivers, 4v4. Bucketman, though, does not. As his M4 is not accurate, or his aim is not, depending how you look at it. The smoke is going to be up enough for the bomb plant to happen. In apps, it's going to be West to win the duel. 4v2, excuse me, not 4v2, 3v3 turns into a 3v2, there we go. And it's gonna leave a very sour taste in the mouth of Wasabi. Okay. Dankus with the first. On the flank on middle. Oh, he heard the scope. He heard the scope, and what are you looking at? You heard the scope, bruh. Oh. Either he heard the scope, or also he must have seen him. And I guess he did see him, but turned around for too long for some reason instead of checking middle. Classic mistake, people. We should have free codes, by the way. I see Kozix is here in chat as well. Of course, our dear overseer Loki will take care of that. We've got trading fee coupons, I believe, still going on there. Cremeschnitter, lovely Cremeschnitter as always. Not really a fan of it, because, you know, you get fat over eating too much of it, but... We've got an interesting, again, round ahead of us. Bitstamp Gaming's crew need at least 5 to 6 rounds minimum, so that's minimum. So either taking the last 3 consecutively, or at least finding 2 more, then obviously kind of seceding the last one for the 10-5 half. But as I said already earlier, it doesn't look like they've been overly preparing for this one. Kozix, I see your meme game is still on top. Let's see how this one develops. Young Luke alone in triple, misses the first, that's a problem, misses the second. See, this is my kind of explanation basically written in stone here. That's what happens when you let yourself be... Oh my god, Skooma through the smoke even. Okay, that's a deliverance and a half. But as I said, Young Luke is really giving himself no options, no way out. Here come the utilities. Heartmaker delivers, though that's a problem. As Skinny Vanilli with a headshot, and that is the 10th for Wasabi, I believe. Noob and Bucketman, whilst I do believe in their quality, especially Bucketsman, I do not believe in them winning the round. And yep, never subbed, never donated. Ad block on. Well, Skinny Vanilli had a little bit of a lag there. Perhaps in his mouse, you never know. Through his flash in himself, or into himself. I don't believe I've seen this meme before. Stolen solar panels, stolen sun. See, that's the one. Solar energy stolen. That I don't think you can count that as stolen, because the sun kind of gives it freely. So it's basically, you can't regard it as stolen if we go into scientific facts here. But absolutely, I agree elsewhere. Skinny Vanilli, oh yeah, okay. Young Luke, nice shots, finds himself one more at least. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. No, not even one bit. Doesn't even matter at all. Doesn't matter. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, sorry, I went in a little bit of a headbanger there. Reminded me of the old 1.6 videos where they always used a few songs that are basically today considered, you know, either classics or just not really listenable. But basically, yeah, it was a golden age back then. Bucket Man, the bucket strikes. Oh, he's dead. The Bucket Man is deado. I guarantee. Oh, never mind. They ignored apps. Okay, they ignored the fact that he could go back in apps. That's actually kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Usually have somebody covering that approach. In any case, Fishy with a double, and there you have it. But here we go, 11-3, ladies and gents, round 15. It's where heroes are made and where, well, beggars are born. Let's see, first of all, if Bitstamp's gaming crew will be able to hold on to the tide that comes, as Skinny Vanilli will be traded out for Noob. Yes. The problem is, can they afford this, the crew of Bitstamp? No. The answer is resoundingly no. Young Luke, he's missing all his AWP shots. Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's what I've been kind of pointing out earlier as well in earlier games. If you can't hit with the AWP consistently, you shouldn't be, not allowed, but you shouldn't be buying it. Take a weapon in your hands and do better. The AWP is too expensive to be used like this. In any case, round number 15, as we said, last one. It's going to be two players defending the B side. West Luke, Young Luke, South Luke. Let's see if he's going to be a good Luke. Well, Skooma delivers. Young Luke is dead. Skooma will die, though. Dankus. Okay. But a goodbye, Dankus. No. Oh, Nate fell into the... I believe into... Okay. So, yeah, Nate definitely went into the water. Well, DMCA can, you know what? This one of the stupidest things I've heard in this world is when they announced, you know, the DMCA rules about having music and stuff on your streams. That just... I get it with licensed products that you sell, but with something that is made for fun, for the enjoyment, and unless you're, you know, PewDiePie that, or somebody that has millions of people following and watching it, then it's just bloody stupid. The big corporate wants everything that you have, even the pennies that are left over. In any case, it is going to be 11-4. This is a very one-sided affair right now. Well, it's not even an affair. It's a one-way street, and right now Wasabi's driving through that street with a tank, while Bitstamp Gaming are in a bloody... Well, not even in a car. I wanted to say, you know, maybe a Trabant, or maybe they are in a in a Yugo, but no, they're on a bicycle. They're all on a 5-man bicycle right now, and they're going up against a tank. That's how bad it is. Losing 11 rounds on their CT side can only mean one thing. It's either going to be a glorious comeback or it is GG for Inferno. I don't really see anything else happening. Skinny Vanilli gonna check himself. Second middle. Oh, he sees one. Oh, he does not hit anybody though. That sucks balls. And meanwhile, a lot of Okay? What? What is this defense? What is this madness I'm watching right now? What is this? Why are they splitting their forces? What is this happening? What are you doing? Oh my god, this is amazing. I mean, I have not seen more chaos in a game in a long time. I'm not gonna lie, this is chaos. This is chaos incarnate. They should be representing the forces of chaos from Warhammer. That's how crazy chaotic this has been. It's gonna be a 1v1 for Heartbreaker, and no, he doesn't make it happen. He doesn't make it happen. He will at the end fail to pick up the round. Wasabi will fall to the chaotic moments of Bitstamp's crew, and that is round number 1 in the second half. So the pistol, oh my god, I guarantee you he bought it big. I'm just, he didn't buy a he didn't buy a helmet. No, come on, just get dinged by your USP now, because that's what you deserve, young Luke. Get dinged by a USP from long range so you don't even shoot a single bullet. Run balcony, please, run balcony. For the love of God, run balcon. Na balcon, le démon, le balcon. What is this position from Skinny Vanilla? Never thought I'd see it, but round number 6, or the 6th round, depending how I look at it. Oh, we've got a gendarme in the house as well. That's gonna be Danku, says the gendarme. Gendarmerie. I'm actually not sure. Do you say gendarme or gendarmerie? Blah blah blah. My French is not as good. Kind of sounds like kind of sounds like, you know, I've got a potato in my mouth. In any case, Wasabi, this is where things are gonna take, you know, this is where things should take a bit of a turn for the worst for Bitstamp Gaming, given that we're gonna now see those AK M4s, those P90s, bruv. P90 for Dankus. I'm not getting it. I'm really not getting the buy of P90s. It seems like there's a idea that the P90 is relatively good, which absolutely is not. Great nade, by the way. It's gonna be a B push. Is it a rush? No. The rush stopped. A single molly stopped them. They've got full utility. The crew of Bitstamp have to now execute. And execute well, please. Smoke is gonna have a gap on the right side. Oh, this is gonna be fun. 3 flashes on over. There we go. Gap on the right side, as I said, is gonna be spotted by the first and potentially the last. Oh my god, the P9. No, you still had bullets, mate. You still had bullets. If there's anything good with the P9, it's the fact that it has 50 bullets. Oh god. Okay. 6-12. Wasabi, hold the line. You know, leave a burning sensation, just like Wasabi. Just, guys, if, you know, if the burning sensation... Look, see, he still had... Oh, no, he had 4 bullets. Never mind. Okay, thank you for the replay, actually. I thought he had, like, 10 bullets as far as I saw. Good catch, production. But as I said, I'm a little bit... You know, I'm a little bit in doubt. Bitstamp Gaming crew doesn't seem like they practiced a lot in the last 2 weeks. I hope they, you know, they got their I'm gonna refrain from commenting. I just hope they got their shit together in terms of communication and understanding each other. Forgive my French. Because that's pretty much what matters here. You don't need to be a pro to play this. You just need to have your communication and understanding together. You know, be on the same page with each other, and that's it. If you can manage that, then you can manage pretty much half of anything and everything. Oh boy, 1 by 1 again. Where's the utility? You've got full utility. Nobody's put 1 by 1. 1 by 1. As the Italian would say, uno by uno is pretty much nuno. Well, Nula. In any case, yeah, this is... I hate to see this. I really do. I don't like watching games like these because it just puts that inexplicable fear of, my God, I used to experience this at one point and I don't want to experience it again, be it with myself or be it through watching it. Horrible, horrible seeing this push. One by one they go in. First Noob, then Skooma, then Bucketman. And the rest just wait and wait and wait instead of going forward, punishing that peak from the CT, getting him down, you know, not allowing him to take more than one player. Yeah, it's just doesn't ring a bell here as to them being able to make the comeback real. Ixnap, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's definitely buying it on purpose, the P90. Also the comeback real, well, I think Israel we'll see pretty soon. Let's see. Great stuff with the utility usage, the M4 as well, again, knocking a few heads. And ladies and gents, that is just another round on the board for Wasabi. They leave a very nice... Oh, there. That's just the cherry on top for Fishy. Definitely a Fishy player. You know, gotta keep it conspicuous. You can never let them know that you're not on their side. But in any case... my suspicions kinda become true a little bit, don't they? The fact that Wasabi seem to be the better team here. They're doing far better, they're organized much better, they seem to be prepared, they seem to be a little bit more in tune, and they're definitely feeling like they have a few ideas as to how they want to play this. And certainly they play it. Good entry, by the way. Skinny Vanilli had been dealt with. So let's see if the house crew can make anything happen here. Young Luke with Dankus falling. That's beautiful. The burning sensation's gonna be retroactively combated against with milk. If you eat hot sauce and it's burning, use milk as the, well, how to say this, as the pain relief. Or eat bread as well. Bread helps. Meanwhile, Heartmaker, Heartbreaker will be no more. They're gonna need a Heart Peacemaker. 7-14. Okay. I'm eager to see where this one leads us to, because this is the map pick of Wasabi, by the way, mind you. So that's why it is an interesting development. Inferno, as we said earlier, the house crew had played Inferno many a time before and certainly did very well for themselves. Perhaps not always the best, but they played okay-ish. And I would have expected them to play well here as well, though the answer is a little bit different. Oh my God, Skinny Vanilli. Faith. I mean, after that, faith is a very thin word. Oh, Asko's gonna get a headshot. There we go, not even needing a headshot. Yeah, fate is not something that we can afford in this game. You gotta have faith in your aim. That's pretty much all you have. No faith in teammates. It's factually true if you have faith in your teammates and your teammates are maybe simple. Well, are not simple, put it like that. You cannot have faith in your teammates. That's it. You know, they will never be there for you when you most need them. Okay, I might be exaggerating. It could just be my own experience. But again, when you play matchmaking solo or when you play Face It, even level 10 solo at 2.5 thousand elo that I regularly play. Well, not as lately, but, you know. Fate is not something you can really have in the game. I have more faith in my enemy that he will miss shooting me rather than my teammate helping me, refragging me, or setting me up for a execution. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh yeah, that's it, boys. That's round done. That's game done. Inferno is going down in, well, flames. Dante would be proud. The Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri would be proud. Definitely would be proud. Yes, Heartmaker, just, you know, keep on dishing out those shots. Yeah, I mean, what else I can say besides the fact that this was a little bit of a turn letdown? would have expected better. I would have expected much better. But I believe that the next map, Nuke, is where the real the real beauties or the real beautiful plays will come out. By the way, the giveaways are still going on, by the way. Don't forget, we already gave away 1 coupon. We have more coupons to give away. Now, will there be a new one before the end of this game? Probably not. But definitely at the start of the second one, be there or be square. Or might actually do it after this map. You never know. Stay here. I mean, Bucket Man, come on, buddy. Come on, let's do this. He's definitely gonna kill a few quail eggs. I could see that. Let's see, Bucket Man, spotted, heard, noticed. Oh, no. Bucket Man, never mind. Fishy will get it. Ladies and gentlemen, game done for Inferno. 16-7 will be the final score as we finish off the first win for the Challenger crew on Inferno. We move on to Nuke next. Nuke, a map that we've seen timeless and time and time again in every single professional tournament for the last few years. Now we see it here as well, of course, on the Bitstamp Gaming night. Of course, the gaming challenge, where you yourself can sign up if you want. If you have 4 more players alongside yourself to play, you can register, you can play, and we just might be able to broadcast you here. You've got a few rewards for you as well. A few $100 worth of rewards, actually, for each of the players winning as the challengers. But in any case, we will be going on to a short break before we move on to Nuke. The giveaway will be happening in a moment's notice as well, so stay tuned, and we'll see you guys on Nuke. We are back, people. We are back into our second map, preparing to begin here on Nuke. It is going to be the challengers that have won Inferno. Unfortunately for the in-house crew, that means not the best of situations has kind of developed here. As they lose their first map, now they have to face them off on their own home turf, if nothing else. That is the best case scenario they could have hoped for. Of course, as we can see here, the versus, the setup that we have for today. Wasabi Esports, also Slovenians playing up against, of course, the in-house crew of Bitstamp. Skuma, Noob, West, Young Luke, Bucketman, all have been great so far. But let's be fair, it is going to be a tough one, very tough one. As you can see here on the introduction, it is going to be Nuke. A great map, a tactical map, a map that you cannot be messing about if you do not know what you want to do, how you want to do it. A map that demands a great deal of tactical prowess and team understanding communication. If you can do that, if you can pull it off like that, then I still believe that we could see a victory here for the in-house crew and see us a third and final one of Ancient. But unfortunately, after what we've seen on Inferno, after how badly it went on Inferno, there are doubts in my mind about the team play here for the house crew. There are doubts about it in my mind about the well, quality of communication, in a way, I would dare say. Because sometimes we did see that push towards short, and then, you know, one by one they went into the meat grinder. Kozix in chat can confirm what I'm saying here, because at least last week they were, or the last time they were playing with Ampex, they were the ones beating their pretty little bums over, you know, 2 maps, 2-0. And basically, you know, the first rule of law here in CSGO is once you go, you gotta go. There is no stopping, there is no waiting, you have to go. You have to push, and you have to go. If it was true for Inferno, it is that much more true for Nuke. You cannot screw this up, you cannot play too slow. If you let it up, if you let this mistake up, or mistakes up, then you can kind of forget about winning the map. It's as simple as that. Let's be fair here. If you think about it straight. So Nuke, when you play as the terrorist, you have a few options. You either push fast towards the outside, take control of secret, take control of main, take control of garage. Those are your 3 options. There's another that you can jump from main towards outside CT and try to take control over that. But that is highly unlikely. That is not something that you usually do. It's maybe done once or twice on a T side of Nuke, and that's it. Now, What you want to do with those plays for the outside, for example, you want to be fast. You don't want to wait towards red. You don't want to wait towards main. You got to be quick about it. If you go inside, the same principle applies. When you go A, you execute. Don't go one by one. If you go ramp, you execute immediately and you go. You don't go one by one. So those are all the details that absolutely have to be respected when you're playing in an environment like that. And on Nuke, there will be no mercy. There will be no second chances. You screw it up, you're done for. For the house crew, that means they will lose this series. For the, of course, challengers, for the Slovenian challengers, second, well, challenger in a row, they'll be the ones to win pretty few prizes. And you can do that as well. You can register yourself and perhaps get yourself and the team to play the challengers. In any case, let's see this. Bitstamp Gaming, the in-house crew now on their map versus Wasabi on the CT side. Let's see where it takes us as we open up Nuke. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bitstamp challenge is live. Towards ramp we go. I like the idea. 2 players in defense. Late Molotov, not really gonna help you. Dankus is out and about. Second player down on the line, will not get anything. Asko overrun. That is a perfect opportunity here for the side of Bitstamp Gaming crew to find themselves the pistol. Absolutely fantastic beginning, if we're honest about this. Down to a 1v5 and a 1-5v none. That is beautiful. Great stuff, good stuff, and absolutely the way you gotta start it off. Mind Maze, when the simple play? Well, hopefully tomorrow. Well, I mean, you know, if you want to see me play, you can just say so, and I'll join in the fray and, you know, take them on 1v10, no problem. But yeah, regarding simple, well, perhaps soon. You never know. I'll keep saying soon until we confirm him, then I'll say tomorrow. In any case, it's gonna be Skinny Vanilli. He's going to be playing in towards vents, most likely, already down if I see correctly. We should be seeing a few more players follow that suit, but young Luke could be in trouble. He is outside, 2 players chasing. Never mind, they never caught him. And that is a 2-0 start for the team of Bitstamp Gaming. Good start. Wasabi are on the CT side, mind you, not on the T side. So right now it is the advantage to the in-house crew. As we'll get the title fixed in a moment. Don't you worry about that. Or the upper corner, well, the upper middle part, the upper title gets switched out in a second. Don't you worry, people. That's a classic bug on the HUD. It can happen sometimes. Meanwhile, first gun round, as we have the Wasabi's crew facing off. Okay, this is new. 2 players ramp. I like this idea, though. They're gonna rush A. I love this idea, actually. I'm a little bit surprised they're playing 1A. That doesn't really make too much sense to me, but okay, you know, who am I to judge? Meanwhile, Heartbreaker gonna follow suit behind in vents. Young Luke is gonna be on site alongside himself is Skuma. Let's see if he can hold the line. 1v2, it's possible. Does he get it? No! He does not get it, and that is gonna be round number 1 to Wasabi. Meanwhile, second giveaway in chat, people. We have another giveaway for the trading fee coupons. Don't forget, free trading. You get no fees to trade. And if you're a daily trader, if you earn money by trading your cryptocurrencies, which is absolutely normal and accepted, or something, you know, pretty much classic, you absolutely want to... You know, you want to join in the fray and actually use that coupon, because then you have no fee. 100% profit, people. What makes life better? More profit or more profit? The answer is an illusion. It's just profit. In any case, Skuma, as they lose a noob here. Bitstamp Gaming, not off to the greatest of starts. Skuma will find himself Asko. Dankus. Never mind. Never even mind. A 3v3. As young Luke had been traded out as well. At least there is a chance now for the T side to regain focus and get themselves back on the board. Heartmaker, though, again, he presents the heartbreak. And that is going to be a tough one. That's like the first school love. But Bucketman with the save. This guy could be Spider-Man. I'd believe that. You know, if he'd said he's... Oh, nice little fake. He succeeded faking him out. No, he does not succeed in faking him out. Now, oh no. Oh my god, what is this round? 10 seconds to go. Nice attempts. Attempts definitely trying to be made. 5 seconds. Nice little fake again. Bucketman though doesn't hear him on his left. Doesn't go for the left swing. Oh, baby. Bucketman, I am gonna say this. I think you know, or I think he heard him, but it was down to his teammates talking, and that's why he did not realize at the end. But Bucketman with a double, that was beautiful to watch, and I actually would not be surprised if his teammates were talking. He's left, he's right, and confusing him, because that can happen, and you gotta consider the fact that if that happens, yeah, you can be in trouble. So unfortunate, but no cigar. 2-2, tied up we go. P90 on Dankus again. Skuma, nice P250 shots. No damage with the AK, or at least minimal by Heartmaker. Finally gets one. Luckily, Fishy just turns around. Fair enough. Round number 3 to Wasabi. As we are approaching round 6 overall, Bitstamp Gaming crew have a full buy. Their T side now dependent on their economy. Remember, on the T side, it's a lot easier to make a comeback possible. So I would sooner believe them be able to make a comeback here on Nuke, excuse me, than rather Inferno. Considering that they'd lost Inferno 11-4 on the CT side, which is horrendous, to say the least. We see some beginner KZ skills. But yeah, obviously Noob here. Looking to challenge early, trying to find himself a target for the AK. Now Heartmaker is going to be looking... Well, Heartmaker is no longer looking because he found it. And that's going to work like a charm. Fishy's in a fishy position, but goddamn if he doesn't make it work. Oh boy, Dankus. This is going to be a dank-ass push, isn't it? A danky-ass push. I just hate to see this kind of success, because it's just... It pains the eyes, it pains the brains, it pains the hearts. It's what it is. Makes heartburn actual reality. And Bucketman here, well, he sees Asko. Doesn't get the second, though. Skinny Vanilli. Oh, Vanilla Skinner. Might as well call him... I'm trying to... Skinny... Nah, I wanna make it a little bit better sounding, but I guess Skinny Vanilli is as good as it gets. Unfortunately, the in-house crew is not having the greatest of fun here. We can see them talking a little bit in you know, hushed maneuvers, not really being too happy, obviously not being too excited. Gotta keep your expectancies low as well. You know, it is the holiday period after all, at least was. You know, you take a little bit of a break from playing and all that, so it's fine. It happens. Oh, Skinny Vanilli. Do you check your left? Well, no you don't, but you don't even need it. You don't even bloody need it. That's how good it is for him. Noob comes out flying with the Tech 9, but it looks like it might be a very quick finisher, and indeed it is. 5-2 already. Early on again, the CT side of Wasabi this time is proving to be the better side. And I fear what could have been done if they had started as the T's here. If Wasabi started the T's and have the same success or similar success as on Inferno, I think we could have said goodbye already beforehand. You know, might as well already be a preemptive goodbye, just to make sure. There goes the round. I mean, it's a little bit easy. Little bit too easy. Okay, moving on forward. Oh, there we go. No worries, folks. That can happen sometimes. So moving forward, I'm kind of lost for words right now as to how one can handle this when you're Bitstamp's in-house crew. As I said, Nuke demands a lot. Like, it really does demand a lot. I'm not even joking when I say that. Nuke demands a great deal of understanding and, more than anything, just a great deal of respect for, you know, for how it has to be played, basically. You gotta keep to certain rules in this game, in this map especially. And if you don't, usually, you know, it doesn't end up too good. Also, I think Asko has been disconnected, or is there... Oh, no, he's on ramp. Never mind. Asko is on ramp. It just bugs out to look like he's outside on red. Skooma, meanwhile, good return. Doesn't matter. No. Does not. Also, Petra, or Loki, excuse me. Yes, I agree. Skooma shaved already himself. I said that, you know, I think that's the unluckiest thing you can do. His Viking luck, his luck of the draw, I guess, was there with the beard. He certainly had it going. Went for the short hair as well, likewise. Hopefully that luck will come back within the coming days, weeks, months, but man, certainly would be nice to find the Stirperisna Dittelsa. In any case, it's gonna be basically a force buy. Well, not even a force buy, pistol buy. I don't, you know, I don't really think they can make it happen. They haven't looked too good here. They haven't looked too much on point. This is a little bit different than what I expected. Not gonna lie. I thought that this was gonna be a far more balanced match. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were, really, because, you know, another team that I don't recognize, Wasabi, no idea who these guys are, Slovenian or otherwise, and they're doing fairly well. They're showing Bitstamp's in-house crew who's boss. Double A, oh my god, double AWP on this T side of Nuke. Now, this is something you don't get to see very often. I hope to see some tactics, meanwhile. I like, you know, if you want to play it safe, then sure, you can play it one by one outside again, but you've got double up this time. You have no reactionary time. You know, 3 players with rifles means that you're pretty much down to having 3 players go for those entries. Oh my god, West burns, Bucketman died. My god, what is this disaster? Oi, 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 this is worse than Fukushima. Oh, it's a meltdown, complete meltdown. Be it not of maybe radioactive fuel and rods, but actually of the mind. It's just disastrous. Ay, ay, ay. As Bart Simpson would say, ay caramba, I think he does. Ugh. If you could see my face right now. Constipated tiger. Because that's how it looks in this game. Just not good. Not good. Two AKs, 3 players. Like, Luke doesn't go for a buy. The rest go for Kevlars. Bucketman and Skooma go for a full buy. This all tells me the story that right now it's all just broken down. Like, communications have broken down. Understanding has broken down. And in general, the feeling of team play is gone. So, I don't know. Rupa and Turbo Yoda, I guess you guys are fans of Wasabi. I mean, I'm a fan of Wasabi, by the way, not gonna lie. Great food to add on top of your meat or your sushi, especially next to sushi. Good Wasabi, you can't beat it. Just like a good soy sauce. You know, and I love horseradish, by the way. I really do. Like, Slovenia has this cultural thing where you create, when you have homemade horseradish, you grate it, then you put sour cream or something else in it, then you just eat it raw, and it burns the, you know, it burns everything, but damn if it isn't good. In any case, young Luke with the first. Asko will fall. Good start here. Finally, we have some luck for the side of the CTs. The T's. Oh boy. As I say, finally we have some luck. Oh my god. Oh boy. Come on, Western noob. Western noobs. Chinese would definitely call you Western noobs, but let's see if maybe you two can make it happen. 2v2. Oh, Skinny Vanilli has heard the outside player, and he's... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Skinny Vanilli, are you gonna miss it? Yes, you will. Oh, God. He had him. He had him, Joe. Oh, boy. And he's gonna come out main to check, to see. Fail! Skinny Vanilli fails big time. Now, that's a failure I haven't seen in a long time. Dankus, meanwhile, is also lost in somewhere. Alice in Wonderland. Dankus in Borderlands. I don't know. This is a 1v2 clutch, finally, that we get to see. And, my God, that was close. 1v1, back to a noob v Dankus. Nade, not missing, but... Never mind, Noob will get it. They didn't miss. It was just a little bit wider in. And he was already in the corner covered by the wall, so he was fine. Meanwhile, Wasabi don't care. They've got 10 rounds. T-side, CT side 10 rounds. Nuke is good. Finishing it off now with the new meta at 10-11 is perfect. Remember the fact that... How to put this best would be... On the T side, on Nuke, it used to be if you got 4 rounds, you were, 5 rounds, you were considered the god. Today it's considered that you're normal to, that it's normal to accept between 7 to 8 rounds minimal for the T side. Meanwhile, I mean, just look at this. Look at this, guys. This is not looking too swell, boys. Too swell, not at all. Turbo Yoda, I appreciate it. I mean, Bitstamp is... Bitstamp is the proprietor. They're the ones basically paying my paycheck. If you pay my paycheck, I'll say anything you want, baby. But honestly, no. Honestly, as I said... I don't know, man. I don't know. This is clearly an overpowered team. I'm not gonna joke. I'm not joking. Hren, Ane. We Slovenians have sometimes Slovenian ingenuity in having last names is amazing, but sometimes the Slovenian lack of ingenuity in last names is horrifying. So yeah, Sluga, for example. Who wants to name themselves Janis Sluga? I'm not bashing on the name, but it just... You want to be a servant? Because that's what Sluga means. For example. Just to example. In any case, that's 12-3. This is a one-sided map. 18-5 in scoreline for the first top player here on the side of Wasabi. And Dankus is just... And, I mean, it's just too easy. And I definitely think it's the luck factor here for Skooma with the beard. He didn't shave his head, so that's good. He didn't go for the low amount of hair, which is always nice. So his beard will be back in about a week or two, I hope. So Skooma, if you're hearing me now, buddy, you gotta go for that. You gotta go for that big bushy beard. And we go for another giveaway, absolutely low-key. Well, let's go for another giveaway, folks. The third one already out there. Go check it out. The trading fee coupon. Milkman. Diced hard-boiled eggs. Grated horseradish with a little bit of pumpkin seed oil and vinegar. Maybe I've tried it. Maybe I haven't tried it. I would love to try it, actually. We usually have a much simpler recipe, which is basically grated horseradish into, a little bit of oil, olive oil, or maybe pumpkin oil, into adding, obviously, sour cream, kislo smetano, or if you're Serbian, pavlaku, and then basically go from there forward. Truers in chat. I mean, the memes are lost on me here, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell is throwers? Unless you mean throwers, which in this case, if you are, should be banned. But in any case, it's gonna be round number 16 as we have the second pistol live. Young Luke went off to a good start as he finds the first, finds the second. West as well. It looks like the house crew of Bitstamp will win another pistol. Hey, there we go, people. There we go. Beautiful. beautiful. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong, as I said, inherently with the surnames. It's just the ingenuity of the surnames is just not there, as I said. It's just not there. Well, okay. I guess that will work like a charm. Great little... Well, I'm okay, not gonna lie. I'm a little bit taken aback by all of this. This is certainly not working out as intended for the Bitstamp crew. But let's hope that this ends here. That this little bit of a, how to say, hill they're dying on becomes a upward trajectory instead of a downward into hell play. Skinny Vanilli on the outside. We've got AKs out. Full force and full force noob. Ayo. Young Luke with the AUG as well. Lovely stuff. This is looking like a great first round to open up. Dankus with the SG though. Never mind. Skooma with the MP9 against an AK. Doesn't even take a beating. Back to a 2v4. This is going to be an interesting development. Double peek. Yes, no. Oh, young Luke. Perhaps a little bit too eager to take himself to the rank of master. Oh no, West as well. Men of the West, gather and don't die. But luckily, Bucketman is down vents and it's going to be a 1v2. All eyes on Fishy. Remember. Remember what? Well, remember the fact that Fishy don't die if he's in the water. And currently he's still in the water, but Shadow gives him away. Well, Shadow or not. In this case, a 1v2 that still would have been difficult to win, given his position. In any case, it's going to be fair enough advantage starting to degrade a little bit with 6 rounds remaining. Right now, Wasabi are in a position of, we can say, deteriorating, okay, my tongue is twisting. Deteriorating, okay, never mind, my tongue is definitely over-twisting that right now. They're just kind of falling apart a little bit. Their aggression isn't finding purchase. And every single time, you know, they kind of find themselves losing a player or two before they actually make their attempt to win the round. Meanwhile, young Luke finishes the job on ramp, leaving only Asuka and Fishy to try and find a solution here. So far, so easy. If that's even a word to say. Ah, thank you. A truer is a person who says true in the chat. Well, I guess that's true. Does that make me a truer? 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 Yeah. So, this is where the fun should be kind of taken with I guess you can say a grain of salt. Because this is a 4-on-4 with guns out for Wasabi. Shouldn't be disregarded that easily. Bitstamp Gaming could be quickly in trouble. They've already lost B sites. Kuma finds himself one. That's a good enough of a beginning. On long doors, it's going to be the one and only Noob. He is traversing towards control room. On short, it's going to be West. And as soon as the bomb is heard, he's going to take the fight, take the shot, but doesn't get the kill. 4v2 right now. The advantage is in the house of Bitstamp, but no! Dankus with the double. Fishy one more. And it's going to be down to Mr. Bucketman again. And the bucket has to stand tall now. It's all eyes on the Bucketman. Good smoke. But no, he goes out wide just in the unfortunate position of Dankus peeking him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the victor of the 1v1, the Dankus, the Dank. I mean, I'd say he's the donkey, but unfortunately, not doing too well here. Also, am I seeing this right? Bucketman is now no longer in the same apartment as Skooma. I think that also has to do something with the success rate of Bitstamp's crew. They used to play a few feet from each other. No more team building, no more team communication, and oh my god, Heartmaker again, like this guy. Ah, West, good reply. Thank you, Snipey, by the way. Haven't seen you in a while. Are you the real Snipey? And as I mean, you know, the one Snipey that mattered on the scene for a little while? Could be, probably is. Young Luke, meanwhile, 1v2 for Asko as Young Luke takes out the first spray. Oh. Okay, never mind then. He kind of played himself there. In any case, deteriorating. Thank you very much. That makes it so much easier to pronounce. Sometimes my my tongue does get a little bit twist. You know, happens from time to time. And actually, I've been Hennichruers. Yeah, I mean, honestly, throwers are always fun. Even better when you have Chirichki around. But as I was saying, basically, it's been I've taken a little bit of a break myself. You know, it's nice to have your voice rest for a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest as much as I did. I was basically laying in bed for half of the time, just chilling, doing nothing, occasionally playing a game or two. Meanwhile, we see Bitstamp Gaming starting to play a game with Wasabi, finally showing us the grit that they can have and that they kind of possess, but never really utilized. It is going to be a 3v4 right now, and if Bucketman falls, this is a trouble for the whole land. Oh boy, the trouble is certainly true. As it's to be Asko with the first. 3v3 in vents. Ah, Skooma! I mean, if this was Skyrim's Skooma, then I'd kind of get it. You don't want to get rid of it, but unfortunately in this case, you don't want to throw it away that easily. There goes young Luke. And Mr. West will have to lead the men east, because west ain't nothing to go for. Or just south, you know. Yeah, I guess you can go southwest. In any case, things are going south quickly here. Bitstamp Gaming are not looking too swell anymore. If we look at the economy, you know, even if we kind of look at it through the thin veil of your fingers, unfortunately, even if I put my eyes crossed and try to double the numbers, you can't. The economy for Bitstamp is horrendous. They're going to basically barely be able to afford more than a few SMGs. Well, 2 SMGs to be exact. 3 if they go with one more on West with the MP9. Overall, it's a disaster, as Toby would say. Man, not gonna lie. Miss Toby one. The best caster of Dota I've ever heard. Oh, my lordy lord. Dankus the Dank. He might be the donkey here, but misses the... well, the quintuple. Meanwhile, 15-8. Ladies and gents, we are in the death throes of Bitstamp's in-house crew here for map number 2. For the final one of the night, it's slowly coming together for Wasabi. And they'll be earning themselves a few $100 worth of goodies from Bitstamp each. So each will gain between $100 and so goodies from Bitstamp. And that's actually pretty cool. I'd love to have that as well. In any case, let's see how this one goes. It's the A defense and A rush coming out, but it seems like the rush is better. The defense literally melts away. And we are left with nothing but a cleaned out battlefield. And that is pretty much, I believe, the end of the road here. There goes Noob, true to his name, leaving it to young Luke. And if this was Luke Skywalker, if this was the Skywalker, I could see this still going well, but unfortunately, as we can see, Mr. Young Luke has no lightsaber, has no R2-D2, nor C-3PO, nor Princess Leia with him. Nicely done! Okay, Young Luke, baby. He still got it. Oh my god, he's actually gonna get it! He's gonna get it! No! Oh, no, no kit. No kit! Oh, no kit. Oh, I thought he had a kit. Never mind. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen. What else can I say? that's a rapid-do. Okay, so map 1 Inferno, if we quickly recap, map Inferno was okay-ish. I mean, for Wasabi it was great, perfect. For, unfortunately, for the in-house crew, not too good. The convincing victory definitely comes through, though, here, with the second map finishing relatively quickly. A few rounds more than we kind of expected after that devastating first half, yes. But beyond that, it is clear as day. The house crew has to get their proverbial brown house in order and get a few practices under their belt, get a few, I think maybe the solving of that communications issue, team play needs to start to happen. And I believe the interview will happen today with the losers, in this case, the house crew, with West. And we have a few names for him, definitely. I'm not sure if he's already ready for us. We'll quickly get to know that. But as I said, it's unfortunate that, of course, the house crew does lose again, second time in a row if we look at it overall. But congratulations to Wasabi, meanwhile, the challengers. Dankus, Asko, Heartmaker, Fishy, and Skinny Vanilli will take the victory. They will get a few $100 worth of goodies and such. Before we leave the broadcast, before you guys leave the broadcast, make sure to use the final trading fee coupon. Make sure to get it in chat. It's being posted as we speak, and you have a chance to get that extra trading fee coupon extras. In any case, I believe the interview is about ready with West, and let's we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Apologies. So, speaking of waiting, I guess you guys are all, you've all been waiting this event. You've all been waiting this Wednesday. I think everybody around town has been talking about it. Absolutely. I mean, obviously, better this than nothing. Right now, there's not much going on. But, I'm also happy to say that I'll be working a lot in the coming weeks as well, finally going back to active duty as commentator, after this short break. So you'll be able to see me out there as well. Make sure to check me out on Twitter. Shameless self-promotion. Shameless, absolutely shameless. Also, Obi Lipnik. Yes, those are the immortal words of the absolutely amazing Pasha Biceps, or Biceps if you want to call him properly. Of course, don't be a loser, buy a diffuser. In any case, that's going to be, I believe, it when it comes down to the details of what we've seen. I mean, today was a clear day, a clear as day. How, one can lose, how quickly one can go down the drain. Unfortunately, the house crew didn't feel too strong, and hopefully we'll have a few more words here now coming out from West to confirm what my suspicions were and what the, kind of future entails, as this is going to, of course, be West on my side. Hey, my dude. Hey. I'm not sure if I can hear you. Oh, wait, I can't hear him. Well, production will get that sorted in a second. Don't worry, folks. I'm not sure. I do not hear our dear West, unfortunately. But I mean, perhaps your audio device. You can hear me, West. I presume you can hear me well. Yeah. The nod will work. Okay, so I guess if the audience can hear him, if everybody else in chat can hear him, I guess he can answer for them. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody else can hear him, because I don't. Well, first of all, unfortunately, commiserations for losing again. I'll just get your facial reactions at this time. Second of all, this is now the second loss. If we take a look at it from a wider angle, hopefully we'll be able to get past that technical issue we're going through right now in a moment's notice. But as I was saying earlier already, I'm kind of worried about what the future holds, because you gotta train, you gotta prepare yourself much better. West, can I hear you now, buddy? Not sure. And it seems like we've lost him. Okay, so we'll preserve the interview for the next time, folks. I would like to thank. I believe he is back.
Does it work now?
Hey, there we go. Yes, he is back.
I had to choose
my
a different device.
audio device.
My camera microphone is garbage, and it kind of picked it up.
Yeah, and that's always something I gotta be looking out for on VMix. So, okay, so as we started earlier, so unfortunately, losing second time in a row, it happened. First of all, my main question would be: did you guys prac at all? Did you guys prepare at all for today?
Not
Be
gonna lie, we
honest.
haven't even played much of the game in the past couple of weeks due to all the holidays and stuff. So we really didn't practice at all, as you could
Okay.
probably see, honestly. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I could tell you guys were rusty, and it wasn't even the ring rust. It was more about you guys. I have like a more specific question, perhaps. I have noticed a few things during your gameplay, and I think it has to perhaps more do with your guys' communication and understanding of each other. Has that deteriorated? So it has have things gone a little bit worse for wear in the few weeks? How are you guys working as a team, as players together? Is it all okay, or are there a few cracks as I noticed them?
I mean, yeah, our communication is probably the worst part of our team right now. We tend to not talk enough, and when we do talk, we talk in situations where we should probably just shut up. So those are some issues that we definitely have to work on. But other than that, I mean, we haven't really discussed much of the game itself, any tactics per se or anything like that in advance. So it kind of shows that in the puggy play, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, puggy play there's nothing bad with that. When you play against puggy teams, when you play against lower, I guess, ranked teams, that there's no problem. But when you rely on puggy style, you got to rely on yourself and your teammates as well. And there's one specific action I will not forget. It was Inferno. It was the T side of Inferno. You guys were going top middle. You went
Yeah,
short, and then you guys went one by one. First Noob, then Skooma, then I believe it was you or maybe Bucketman. I don't know. But basically, it was just a one
yeah.
by one, into the meat grinder. I wanna hear the like give me the breakdown of that round and more like how the communication went in that round.
I mean, the communication mostly happened before the action itself, and then like we came to the conclusion with the previous question already. We kind of just didn't talk when we
Mm.
exploded in. We just did the basic info like smoke or flash, and then everyone just kept running one by one. So not the
Yeah.
best communication play wise.
Well, now you guys have a reason to prepare for the next time, for next week's challenge. Now, we don't know exactly who it yet will be, but I hope, we're going to see. I think, to kind of revert to what I was saying a little bit, I kind of think it's a good thing you guys are meeting opponents that are either giving you a lot of trouble winning or otherwise, being better, because that's the only way to improve. I just hope you guys are taking out of this what you can in terms of, okay, this is what we can improve, this is what we have to work out for or work in for. As you said, communication, perhaps one of those vital things, to shut up when you have an important situation, clutch round, and to talk when you don't have that, when you need communication to
Yeah.
understand what's going around you, right? So, I think that's there's always positives to take out from a loss, and hopefully you guys won't take this one too much to heart. It is, after all, a challenge, a fun event that we are having to have, and I saw you guys laughing. I think that was all good,
Yeah.
right? The energy is still positive, right?
Yeah, we had fun. It's just us guys playing, and it was fun to play again with the team after a while because we really didn't play a lot during the
Yeah.
holidays. So it was as always very fun.
Well, understandable. And with that, I will thank you, of course, for your words and for your time. Unfortunately, commiserations for the loss, but next week, hey man, a new day, a new challenger arises, and good luck in the coming week as we will see each other again. Certainly, I am pretty positive.
Yeah, we'll do our best to prepare some more, and hopefully next week's better. And GG to the opposing team because they played really well. So can't take anything away from them.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was West, of course, from the in-house crew of Bitstamp, doing a splendid job here, as well as kind of breaking down, what we suspected, and now confirmation that, obviously, you need a little bit more ring rust brushing off to do better. And hopefully next week they will do better. Never forget, never never kind of put it out of your mind. You can sign up yourself, register yourself. You have 4 more players to play. Go sign up and you will play as the challenger to face off the house team and perhaps get a few nice goodies with that. And with those words, of course, with those final moments, we conclude today's broadcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It had been a splendid night as always. Another night of the Bitstamp Gaming Challenge. And of course, we will continue, as I said, next week, Wednesday, 8 o'clock sharp. We will be live here on the Twitch channel of the Bitstamp official, well, _official. And of course, my name's Overseard. If you enjoyed what you've seen and heard more specifically, you can go check me out on my own personal, well, either Twitch or Twitter, more Twitter than Twitch, because I'm not as live myself. But in any case, until next time, until next week, I bid you all adieu, and until then, good night.